Hello, my name is Jim Erlinson, and this is my video for Topic 1 assignment discussing what is family. Family is a social institution. It is a structured and enduring pattern of relationship that organizes key aspects of society. It is a group of people with emotional connection that also have shared responsibilities. Sometimes this connection is biological, through birth or other ways, such as marriage or adoption. In my family, we have both of these aspects. We have children that are adopted, we have some that are biological, and we have a marriage. Many consider people outside of these traditional norms as family, such as close friends. There are different types of families, such as nuclear. This is where parents and children are living together in the same household. Extended family is much broader. This includes grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. It is more common today to see blended families where adults are previously married and combine children into new families. These are just some of the many different types of families. Family structure can vary when looking at different countries. One country I chose is America. In America, family structure is predominantly nuclear families, though blended families, single parent households, and cohabitating partners are becoming more common. There are high rates of divorce and remarriage that contribute to blended and step families. In distribution of labor in America, it moves towards dual income households where both parents typically work. Despite progress, women perform more household and caregiving labor, though gaps seem to be shrinking. It is different within class and education. Childcare is often outsourced to daycares or relatives due to high work demands. In the transmission of values, the emphasis on individualism, independence, and self-expression and personal achievement may be present. Parents socialize children to make choices, speak openly, and develop a sense of autonomy. School systems reinforce values of competition and personal success. America is highly religious compared to many other Western nations, but is also pluralistic. Most common types of religion is Christianity, but religious diversity also includes Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, and secularism. Religion influences family norms in areas such as marriage, gender roles, and moral decision making. When looking at socioeconomic status, we see that it plays a big role in America. Middle and upper class families cultivate and conservative cultivation. Lower income families may emphasize respect for authority, resilience, and community interdependence. Economic inequality affects access to child care, health care, and education. The next country I researched is Japan. The family structure in Japan is a system of multi-generational family line and is focused on continuity. Modern Japan sees more nuclear families, single-person households, and declining marriage and birth rates. The distribution of labor is historically strongly gendered, men as breadwinners and women as homemakers. Despite more women in the workforce, the male are often the breadwinner in Females are often the caregiver. Models still persist like this in Japan. Women typically manage domestic work and child care regardless of employment. Long work hours for men reduce parental involvement. There are historically low inequality in terms of socioeconomic status. Educational attainment is a major determinant of status. Economic pressures such as high cost of living and unstable employment influence marriage and fertility decisions. Lastly, in Nigeria, family structures are often extended, including grandparents, aunts, and uncles. It's common for there to be a husband with multiple wives that exist in some regions and religious communities. Kinship networks provide economic and child care support. The urbanization has increased the number of nuclear households. It has also extended family obligations, and the distribution of labor in Nigeria is traditional patriarchal. Men are head of households and economic providers. Women handle domestic labor, child rearing, and informal economic work such as market trade. In urban middle-class families, roles are gradually shifting toward more shared responsibilities. Religious society with three major influences, including Christianity, Islam, and traditional religions. These vary by ethnic group. Religion strongly shapes marriage norms and gender roles, as well as moral values. There are socioeconomic status disparities that are significant due to economic inequality. Middle and upper class families have access to private education and health care and often adopt more family patterns like in the West. Lower income families rely heavily on extended kinship and support systems. So we can see that there are similarities and differences between these three countries, and many of it is dependent on poverty as opposed to better income within their socioeconomic status and traditional values.